Hello there, and welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 7 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. So, sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So I took a little bit of unintentional break from Classic Hits Gaming. I haven't streamed in 2 days. As I said, that wasn't intended. I just didn't stream. But I'm back now. Got a brand new stream. Just going to share the live stream onto Facebook so more lovely people can have the opportunity to join. Okay, how's the camera looking? Push that in a little bit more. How does that look? I wonder. I could duck Spyro a little closer as well. Okay. A second. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Let's go. Let's go. How's my bottle of water is over here. The adventure continues. It's been 2 days. Was it 2 days or 3 days? I thought it was 3 days. What day is today? Did I stream on a Saturday? I don't think I did. So, it might have been 3 days that I haven't streamed. What day is it? Oh, no. Yeah, okay, I can't even count. Anyway, what is happening here on this level? Wait a second, I'm confused. There we go. Bamboo Terrace. Still have a few gems to collect, a good few gems to collect, and one dragon egg, but I think I need to actually save another animal in order to get those gems and dragon egg. So let's have a quick look around. Get out of here, you. And you too. And you can take your brolly with you. How are you there, Dad? Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming. It's been a while. It's been like 2 days. But I'm back with another live stream. Part 7 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Thanks for taking the time to drop by the live stream. How are you keeping? This is, of course, Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. What are you up to? I could do an astrobot there and climb up them. All good, thanks. No problem. Glad to hear waiting on the on the boss to come back. She's the boss then, huh? That's been settled. Won't you hit me with your brolly? So I've been here already. I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure there's an area that I need an animal to... it's one of the many animals that has been caged.
Pushing that boulder was hard work, but as soon as I've caught my breath, I'll return to collecting bamboo.
Good. She likes to think so. Haha.
Thank you ever so much for opening the emergency grid, Spyro.
No bother. So her think she is keeps her happy. I knew that was suspicious. Extra lives. Okay, let's go up ahead. How can I actually go underwater here? Okay, is there anything here? I don't think so. No. We'll have to go when she comes. I will hear her coming in. Yeah, when the boss arrives. Okay. See, inside here is one of the animals that I can't rescue yet. And I'd say more than likely... What are some gems down here? I can collect some gems here anyway. That's good. But I'd say there's going to be a lot of gems inside that world. And there's also going to be a dragon egg, I would imagine. It's a very mysterious looking vase over there. I think that could actually be the egg. Let me just check. Smash to the mountaintop. No. I don't like the fact that you need to come back to this level to complete it. I think I prefer the original Spyro, the first one. And I think it might have been the same in the second one as well. Like you could complete every level straight away. That's annoying, you know, that mystery. 1 second. What could be inside there? How do I get up there? Okay. Where was it again? Oh, it was so bad. I actually remember this from the remastered trilogy. I'm not sure if you're timed. No, I hope not. In her place, you come down the stairs to get to the flat door. Yeah, some places are like that, yeah. Jesus, where's that? Right there. These places the same, up and down. Yep. That's however the place is designed, really. Like his whatever, just right there in front of me. What the hell is this going to be then? Because I have that's just smashed to the mountain top. That's not going to have anything to do with this egg. So, unless it probably gives you a shit ton of gems. I actually forget now, to be honest. I really do. Ah, there we go. Shit ton of gems. Okay. Probably good. Coconut, how are you? Did you get double? Would you stop talking about this kind of stuff in the live chat? Jesus, man. Talking about my financial situation and everything, man, in the live chat. Would you chill? This isn't the time and the place for that kind of stuff, boy. But, you excited for the Pro? Oh, I can't wait, Coconut. I can't wait. I'm so hyped. How are you, Coconut? Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. Part 7 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. Thanks as always for checking out the live stream, man. Very much appreciated. But yeah, the PS5 Pro. Oh God. On a serious note, though, I've absolutely no intention whatsoever of getting that. I have been with PlayStation since the beginning, and I love this fucking photo because I can just pull it out and just fucking, I could talk about it or I could show it. This is me, age 10, playing my PlayStation 1 that I got on Christmas, and I'm still playing PlayStation to this day. So as a long term, right, a lifelong PlayStation fan, I've absolutely no interest in taking another PS5 Pro. Absolutely not. Sitting in the car now, man, so if I'm gone, driving home, no problem at all. Are you really not getting it? Absolutely, there's anything no question. Holy shit, man. I've no interest in the thing, man. Absolutely no interest in it. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. I must, yeah, you must copy that photo as well, you were saying. Thank you. Yeah, it is a class photo. I love that photo. So, yeah, I have no intention of getting it. I believe it's a scam. I really do. I hate modern gaming, as you know. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, there used to be a time where you'd buy your PlayStation and game developers would be able to push the boundaries of the PlayStation's hardware over the course of the life cycle of that console. Meaning that if you had like a game series, like the SmackDown series, right? The first SmackDown game compared to the final SmackDown game on that PlayStation, like you would see those games looking better and running better. So the idea of me having to pay €800, you know, for a visual upgrade, no thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. So I have no interest in getting it whatsoever. You can just fuck it off. Really. I mean, the fuck are Sony doing? You know? The fuck are they actually doing, like? That's beyond the joke, man. Concord, that's a joke. But PS5 Pro, man, it's beyond the joke. And if people want to go out and buy it, go out and buy it. But don't be scratching your head wondering why you can't get a house. Don't be scratching your head why you can't get a car. Don't be scratching your head wondering why you fucking can't go on the fucking holiday. You don't be blaming the fucking government. Don't be fucking blaming the country. Blame your fucking spending choices. No, it's my little mini rant over. But if you want to go out and buy a PS5 Pro, go out and enjoy it. You know, but just don't be wondering why you can't afford other things. Anyway, yeah, I've no interest in it. Take a photo and send it to me on Messenger. I will, but I can't do it now, obviously. But yeah, it is a joke. It really is. Can't stress that enough. I don't think there's anything else left in this level, so I should exit it for now. Again, I don't like the fact that you have to get something later on in the game. The hell? Hunter's Tussle. That's interesting.
We should help her. You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you. Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
What a slobberknocker. Seeing the PS5 in Dublin for 500, that's costly. Man, that's nothing. That's actually cheap. That's actually cheap. I think €500 for the PS5 is actually cheap.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look at
But €800 for the PS5 Pro,
Sure you can.
no
Would you
thanks.
like me to show you?
Cloud of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Huh. I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
But yeah, I think €500 for what the PS5 actually is actually very cheap. I don't care what anyone says. Very, very cheap. And you have like cutting edge tech and you have cutting edge innovation combined into one. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of level complete. Oh yeah, that's the word. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of fucking like games on the system, really. You know, the Switch is 300. Yeah, that's because the reason the Switch is cheaper is because it doesn't have the same level of specs as the PS5. So it's not a case of like people should get a Switch over a PS5 because it's cheaper. You know, because people have to take into consideration that they're not going to be getting the same specs that they're going to get on PS5. Every console is different. There's reasons why they're different, and there's reasons why they're, you know, either cheaper or more expensive. And those are all factors that we have to take into, you know, consideration. There's different types of gamers. There's hardcore gamers. There's casual gamers. There's gamers in between. But there's gamers that just like see a console and think, oh well, all consoles are the same. All games are the same. Oh, this console is €300. I'm going to buy this, and they say, oh fuck, well, you know, this doesn't look like a PS5. You know. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think we have to do our research, have to have some level of understanding of what the console is, what it can do, and I think considering that the PS5 can do, you know, I think it's well worth the €500, but €800 for the visual upgrade, no thanks. No thanks. I won't give into it. I won't give into the shitty practices of modern gaming. I just won't give into it. I'm from my time, PS1, PS2, PS3, even though I didn't play very much of it, PS4, where the fucking games would look better and run better over the course of that console's life cycle. That's the time I'm from. You know, so I'm just not gonna give into the PS5 Pro in any way. What's this? Absolutely not going to give into it. No way, Jose. Just not happening. It's just for people that just want to play God of War and say, wow, look how shiny Kratos' bald head is. And I'm not even exaggerating. That's the actual funny thing. Is I'm not actually exaggerating. I'm actually not being sarcastic, because it is things like that Sony are literally highlighting. More detail, more visual detail. So technically it is Kratos' head being more shinier. It's not like, here's a new game to play. It isn't, here's a new piece of innovation that actually affects the gameplay. Because nothing on the PS5 Pro is going to enhance gameplay. It is purely a visual upgrade, and a very expensive visual upgrade at that. So yeah, it's not for me. Yeah, you do get what you pay for, but at the same time though, you have to fucking Well, like, I mean, you do get what you pay for. And technically, like, the PS5 Pro has like all these fucking advanced specs, but it's just for visual. It's just for visual upgrades. And some people are into that, and good for them. Good for them. Each their own. Exactly. I know. shit. They're fucking monkeys. These challenges are actually much easier than Spyro 1. Much easier. Ah, fuck. I'm saying that. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on. Oh, that's actually interesting. That's an interesting way of doing it. Shit. Ah. I was going to get a Switch, but then I said I don't really play games. No time. Yeah, you made the right call there. Like, if you don't really play games, then a gaming console wouldn't be for you. Ah, fuck. Shit. Ah, for fuck's sake. Let's just stop and let's just drown ourselves. Oh, laddies and lassies. Fuck's sake. We have to keep it steady. Just the planes, no? I'm not too sure how many there are. There's not many. Oh my god, come on. Oh, Jesus, okay. A lot more than I thought it was going to be. Well, hello there, Wacky. I should call you Wacko. Wacko, how are you? You looking forward to some Mario and Luigi Brothership? Is that what it's called? Great to see that series returning, to be honest with you. And thank you for returning to Classic Hits Gaming and taking the time out of your day to joining the live stream. Very much appreciated. How are you doing? I only play games for my phone. God, I'm a mobile gamer. I'm only joking. A wise man told me to spend my money wisely. Well, that's common sense if you ask me. Glad you're hyped, man. Glad you're... I think IGN gave it a 5 out of 10, but fuck IGN, do you know what I mean? Glad you're doing well. That's a long name, mister. Just call him Wacko. Oh, God. The noise it makes. What the fuck was it? I'd say I have it this time. Plenty of time left. Whoa, fuck. Okay, I kind of fucked up there, to be honest with you, but yeah. I can see the fuck. Okay. Hopefully no, I'm actually going the right way, because that would be annoying if I wasn't. Let's see the other one. Come on. Here we go. Boom. There's probably a hidden egg here now as well, actually, come to think of it, because there wasn't the last one as well. Can't spell ignorant without IGN. I love that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm taking that one now, to be honest. The game isn't woke enough for them. Maybe. No, IGN are strange when it comes to reviews. I mean, I'm not a reviewer. Don't claim to be a reviewer, never claim to be one. Don't want to be a reviewer. Just a gamer. You know, some games I like, some games I don't like. You know, yeah, that's me. Like, IGN, it's their job to look at a game and review it. You know? And we hope that they're not biased. We hope that they're not, you know, favouring any particular fucking developer or game or series or console or whatever. We hope that they actually just do it like, what's the word for it? I can't think of the word. But we hope. Oh God, don't walking fucking. No. We hope that they're just unbiased, basically. But for me, like, Mario and Luigi is back. Don't give a shit what IGN say or any other one says. It's back, and I'm glad that it's back. And it's a new game. You know, it's not a remaster. You know, like what did they give? What did they give Until Dawn? What did they give Horizon Zero Dawn remaster? Guys, you should really go out and buy a PS4 game and PS5, even though you can already play it on PS5. Even though it already has an upgrade on PS5. But guys, you should go out and buy this game, it's great. You know? I don't know. Anyway, for me, Luigi is back, and I'm happy with that. I know a lot of wackos. Yeah, Call of Duty, man, exactly, man. Oh, God, man. Do you know, like, I mean, Call of Duty, like, it's the same shit every single time, and people they're in denial. This is the best Call of Duty yet. This is fucking people are just in denial, like. But it's, I mean, you know, each to their own. Each to their own. We shall do race. Flying pigs. Fly through all the green rings. I can do that. Okay. I might have already messed up, have I? Why is there ones down there? And this is confusing me. Now this is weird, because how the fuck am I supposed to... That one's okay. 4th place now. And that's confusing, you know. Because the stars in different directions and it's, oh fuck. It's confusing me. Oh, I'm back in the 5th place now. I wish I could burn them. Can I? I actually can, right? No. I suppose that wouldn't be fair if I had burnt him. Still in 5th place, fucking hell. Nah. Oh, you can briefly burn them. Well, that's handy. That is handy. Okay, I'm in 3rd place now. I can do this. I wonder, can I go that way and take a shortcut? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Can I restart? Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna drone. Can I drone? And just try the whole thing again. Please? Yeah. I have to go. The boss is on her way. Enjoyed as always, my son. Have a great night. Thank you. And you as well. And thanks for dropping by the live stream. Catch you in the next one. Oh, so this time I'm going to take some shortcuts. And burn the fuckers. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go this way. But how the see, that's weird, no, because that doesn't make any sense, really, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, okay, I'm confused now. As always. What the okay, what is those stars are confusing me. What is that? Ah, you fucker, you oh, bastard. Where did I get them from? What the hell? Oh, interesting, okay. I saw Sonic X Shadow Generation sold. Yeah, sold 1 million copies. No, that was actually sold 1 million copies in one day. Yeah, yeah. It's, oh man, it's a massive win for Sonic and for platformers and for classic games as well. Because obviously, like, Sonic's a classic video game series. It is a massive, massive win. I mean, compare that to Concord. I'm going backwards. Compared to the Concord. Enough said. You know, Concord. It's funny when I say enough said, I keep on going forward. But anyway, Concord was set up to be this big, massive, blockbuster, AAA like game from PlayStation. Their next venture, you know. And it was, for anyone saying you're exaggerating, Johnny, fuck off. I'm not exaggerating, because Sony literally bought the fucking company that made the game. So this wasn't something that, like, PlayStation were like, oh, this is going to be a niche game. No, they really put everything into this game. They had such high hopes for this game, and look at how fucking much it flopped, man. Flopped. This is great. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Call it whatever you want. Yeah, technically it's a remaster, but it also has a brand new campaign for Shadow. There was Until Dawn remake, have some extra story. And not just extra story, like, but like Shadow literally had his own campaign, his own game, essentially. So yeah. 1 million sold in fucking one day is huge. And it's great to see it, like, it really is. Oh, shit. Ah, no, away now. This is dodgy, this is tough. I enjoyed the remaster and Shadow Generations a lot. Did you I take it you got it, yeah? I got stuck into Shadow Generations straight away, like, because I want something different, you know what I mean? Because I played for Generations. The funny thing is though, I actually played that game on 3DS, so I wasn't really getting the full the full experience. So technically, I never really played Generations, like as it was intended to be played. I'm not saying the 3DS version was shit, like, but I mean, you know, this was before the Switch, like, so handhelds were like, I mean, obviously like a lot smaller scale. But yeah, I'm loving it. You know, Shadow's got his own campaign, gameplay, stages, and oh my god, the amount of shit you can collect is insane. So yeah, lots to do, lots to play, lots to see, lots to listen to. It's actually really good. I mean, if we're going to get remasters and remakes, we may as well get good ones, you know what I mean? And Sonic X, Shadows, I'll tell you one thing, I don't like the name so much. The fucking name is wrecking my head. But, it's one of the good ones, like, you know what I mean? And let's be honest, like, this was a PS3 game, like, not a PS4 game. I mean, I don't think that PS3 games should be getting remastered, don't get me wrong. But, it's better than fucking, you know, it's better than Until Dawn. Last of Us Part 1. Fucking, what do you mean Last of Us Part 1? Like, that's fucking ridiculous, like. It's a shit name too, like. It's just, yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy how, like, Sony are just too fucking lazy or greedy, right, to actually make their consoles backwards compatible. But then they try to, like, fucking get us excited and defend how lazy and greedy they are by saying, oh, look, it's The Last of Us Part 1 because, you know, you can't fucking play fucking, there's a PS3 games and fucking, no, boys, I'm confused now. Yeah, PS3 games and fucking, that's why they had to remaster The Last of Us originally. See, it's so fucking confusing because they technically remastered The Last of Us twice. Oh god, where else would you get it? Do you know you wouldn't get this in cinema? You do get remakes in cinema, but years, and I mean years later. You know, and if you got a remaster of a movie, honestly, like, you'd be talking fucking 20, 30 years down the fucking line, like, you know? Oh, that's ridiculous. You wouldn't see this anywhere else, you really wouldn't. Just gaming. It's shit. Speaking of shit, I'm doing shit in this. I seem to be, I don't know, there's a few shortcuts here, but I can't seem to figure out those shortcuts. It's confusing me. I'm just going to check the live chat there now because I don't know what's going on with it. It could easily be. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, it's a really fun game. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Fucking hell. Sega, you could have just called it like Sonic Generations X. Boom. There you go. Just a thought. Just a fucking thought. But I'm not in a position to name any games, I just play them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this time. If I can concentrate this time. Right, that's one down. If I go on my way, please. I think the best thing to do is just follow the path, really. Do you know? Really? I don't know. I'm still in 5th fucking place, like, so. If I turn, no. See what I mean? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay. See? Fucking off course. Game's confusing me. It's deliberately putting me off course, motherfuckers. I would fucking love a Spyro movie. Oh god. Just don't make it fucking live action or something. Jesus Christ almighty. Tom Holland is fucking Spyro the Dragon. A fucking furry. Seriously. Imagine that. That's a nightmare right there. Tom Holland. Is that his name? Why do I keep fucking... I don't know. His name just... I keep thinking of a different Tom. It is Tom Holland, yeah. Imagine, like... No, the way things are nowadays, it'll be like... Tom Holland is a furry. Well, he wouldn't be called Tom Holland, like, you know? Just call him Bob or something, you know? Bob is a furry. He identifies as a dragon. A dragon named Spyro. Obviously, his entire life is a fucking fantasy. And in that fantasy, he has to save the dragon worlds. That's a nightmare that I never want to experience in my entire fucking life. Concord as a game was doomed at the start. Sony really spent a lot of cash. Oh, they spent, I don't know the exact amount they spent on it, but they spent a lot of money on this. And again, I can't stress enough to people, because there's gamers out there, right? With their hands on their controller and their heads in the fucking sand. Okay? And if it isn't in the sand, it's up the corporation's assholes. Okay, I am telling you. Oh, God. I mean, they can't wake up and smell this shit because they're literally in shit. They're literally in Sony's asshole, smelling the shit. Oh, God. Like, there are gamers out there that are like, nothing to see here, Johnny. There's nothing wrong here. You're the only one complaining. Be quiet. And I'm like, no, I won't be quiet. Open your eyes and open your ears and look at Concord as just one of the many examples of how shit modern gaming is. And don't take my word for it. Listen to like the likes of Sean Layden from fucking PlayStation. Listen to the big fucking, big YouTubers that are much bigger than me and have got a much bigger influence than I fucking do. Listen to these people. But yeah, I mean, Concord, so like, I can't stress enough to gamers when I say this, Concord was never intended to be some niche experimental game from PlayStation. This was set up to be just as big as Spider-Man, just as big as God of War, just as big as Gran Turismo. It was a new IP from Sony, okay? And they wanted to go all out with their live service model. And it flopped. It flopped like a pancake in the hands of the fucking butler in Scary Movie fucking 2. Do you know? Take my hand. That pancake flopped. But yeah, like it was a it was a massive, and I mean massive failure. And we'll only learn from this, of course, the one. And it was, I think if you stop and think of it, it definitely was doomed from the start, because it was a genre, right, that Sony called competitive, please. It was a saturated market. You can literally play games like Concord for free, and they're done better by more established, like by more established, like by companies that are more established in that genre, like Overwatch. You can play that game for fucking free, and it isn't the only one either. So that was one of the biggest like warning signs, basically, as of that game being doomed from the start. And obviously, like, I don't think a lot of gamers take to Sony's new IPs. I've spoken to people about this, many people, in face to face and online. And one of the examples they give is Horizon. They don't like Horizon. They don't relate to Eli, or fucking what the fuck her name is. They can't. Okay, I'm going backwards. They can't relate to her, and therefore they can't get into the game. And all this when Sony are sitting on games like The Getaway, Killzone, Resistance, SOCOM, Ape Escape, Parappa, the list goes on. You know, Sony think we want these new IPs instead. I don't know. I mean, do you really think that Sony, like, are confident with Horizon when they're making a fucking Lego game of it? They're obviously trying to get this game to be, like, mass appeal. They're obviously, I'm telling you, they're obviously, the next Horizon game, if there is going to be one, is obviously going to be a lot more tailored to a younger audience. Because why else would they be putting out this game as Lego formed? So yeah. Encore, everyone. And I'm going to just ask for gamers just take your heads out of the sand, take your heads out of the hole of Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft. You know, just fucking hell, like, just look around you. It's everywhere. But the thing about Sonic X Shadow Generations, I played on Switch, and holy shit, I ran extremely well on the console, fast loading and consistent frame rate. They did an amazing job. Fair play to them, to be fair. Although, like, it wouldn't really take that much effort because they are working off a, you know, PS3, Xbox 360, like, game, essentially. So they're building upon that. Obviously, I know, like, that they obviously have, like, visually improved the game. Obviously, they have. It's one of the areas that the game has gotten praise for. But yeah, I'm glad they managed to, you know, pull it out of the bag on Switch, like, because a lot of the time, as you know, like, Switch does, like, fucking, you know, like a lot of the times they don't have the full frame rate or anything like that. But fair play, I got it on PS5 because why the fuck not, you know? Why the fuck not? So yeah, pretty happy now with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it's great to see a game like Sonic, you know, perform so well. You know, it is going down very well now, to be honest with you. Anyone looking forward to the Game Awards? I know I'm not. Why would you, like, I don't understand. Like, I think the Game Awards are gonna die quicker than fucking, as far as gaming announcements is concerned anyway, it's gonna die quicker than E3 did. Much quicker, because E3 was on for years and years and years. We live in an age where a video game company, for whatever reason, okay, can just upload a fucking trailer for a game and say, look at this game, everyone, and it can literally break the internet. No Jeff Keighley needed, no hype needed, okay, just a random fucking day of the week, you know, a random time, a video game company announces a new game. Just like that. You know, that's the world that we live in. Literally just a notification away from a blockbuster game being announced. Will there be game announcements at the Game Awards? Of course there will be. But, like, do I care? No. Because is that the end all of video game announcements? No. So yeah. Don't really care, you know. I think it's to stick to what it is, you know. It's the Game Awards. Well, they're going better this time. Okay. Let's keep this momentum going now. That's... Oh, there was a missile down there. I'm gonna fucking burn you, fucker. Haha. Oh, shit. Okay. Boom. Hey, get back, you fucker. Stick to the pattern on Johnny, and we're going backwards. God, he's like behind you. Fuck off. Don't fuck up now. I wonder can I do like a Mario Kart job and like shoot that from behind me. No? Okay, fair enough. It was worth a try. Ooh. I won't need that. Oh, it's scary when you don't know how far away they are from behind you. Kind of reminds me of Gran Turismo. Even though in Gran Turismo you can clearly see like the cars coming up from behind you. I would recommend PSVR 2 to everyone. So, oh fuck! Please tell me I'm not going backwards. I got a bit distracted there. Gran Turismo distracts me. Gran Turismo on PSVR 2 is something I think that everyone needs to experience, even if you're not a gamer. It is probably one of the most realistic experiences outside of reality that you're ever going to get. I don't care if that sounds like exaggeration. It's not. Trust me. It's not. I mean, the fact that you're like, you get the sensation that you're actually inside a car. You know what I mean? Like you're sitting behind the steering wheel. The interior of the car is all around you, including the windscreen mirror. And you can see the cars. Like, fucking hell, the more I talk, I gotta go back and play it. Like, you can see the I'm getting goosebumps here talking about it. You can see the cars coming up behind you. Why didn't Sony, like, invest so much money in advertising for PSVR 2? Why didn't they invest their money in making great games for PSVR 2? I honestly think that virtual reality is not only the future of gaming, but the future of entertainment. If only the companies making the fucking technology can commit to that, can make that commitment. Like, it's amazing. I mean, people committed to online multiplayer. People committed to HD gaming. Why the fuck can't they why the fuck can't they compete? Commit to VR gaming. It's beyond me, because it's one hell of an experience. It really is. Oh my god, Gran Turismo 7 in VR. It is just something else. It really is. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is PlayStation greatness, if you ask me. Because you're not going to get that anywhere else. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You're not going to get that in Meta. You're not going to get that in Meta. Kiss my ass, you're not going to get that in Meta. Oh, and apparently it's upgraded on PS5 Pro. I feel fucking cheated. I feel cheated. I mean, that thing is not cheap, like PSVR 2. And then that on top of fucking... Oh, another egg. Shit. If this is anything like the last challenge, there's going to be, yes, another egg. And if there is going to be an egg, it's going to be here. In somewhere. Where's the hair? Actually, I was thinking for let's check and see. Please don't be a third egg because I'm not in the mood not to look it up. Of course, there's Hunter's Rescue Mission. Of course, you got the fucking shit. Like, how am I supposed to know where he is? Like, that motherfucker. Okay. Let's see where he could be now. Just gonna oh fuck off. Seriously. Alright, let's look it up online. What's it called again? Oh, I get tired. I am getting tired. Let me just check. Hope you're all having a lovely day, by the way. It's good to be back with Classic Hits Gaming. You know, I took an unintentional break. What I mean is, like, I didn't like set out to take a break. I just like didn't stream. Was it Friday? It's probably a time attack actually. I just Google it there now. Nice. Lads, I hadn't even touched Mortal Kombat 1. I hadn't even went near Mortal Kombat 1. And I paid for the Chaos Reigns DLC. I actually paid for the Chaos Reigns DLC, can you believe that? Can you fucking believe that? Something here. But yeah, usually. But I don't care. I don't care. I just have no motivation to play it. They can take my money and hopefully they can spend that money on making Mortal Kombat great again. Just give me a second there. No, Spyro the Dragon. I mean, Ghostface is Ghostface at the end of the day. Like, you know, anyone who knows me knows that I change my mindset a lot. But I mean, as much as I do like the concept of a crazy like DLC fighter like Ghostface coming to Mortal Kombat, like Ghostface is Ghostface. How about you prioritize Mortal Kombat first? You know, make a good story, make a good part two to the story. You know, deliver the Mortal Kombat experience first. Make that your priority, the fundamental. You know, make that the fundamentals, and then, you know, after you do that, then you can start giving us like Ghostface and hype up Ghostface and stuff like. But yeah. Oh god. Spyro Year of the Dragon. What are we looking for? Hunter's Rescue Mission. Hunter's Rescue Mission. Fucking hell, come on. Into the time attack mode, and as soon as you start, turn left and head towards the White House on the hill. 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 Was it left, was it? The White House on the hill. There we go. Oh fuck, I didn't really take much notice of the fucking... Wait, just drop down here? So I don't actually finish reading the rest. So maybe it's here somewhere. Where is he? Yeah, I really should have fucking watched the rest, shouldn't I? Okay. Maybe it's not. Oh, I can't now actually read the full lot. Land on the right hand side of it and go through the doorway. What? As soon as you start, turn left and head towards the White House. That wasn't the White House, was it? It says land on. It says go through the doorway. Oh, that's the White House. Wait now. Ah, here we go. Okay. Land. Land. Oh fuck. Wait, whoa. What the fuck are you doing? Land. Oh, you motherfucker. Just land. There we go. Okay, I know what you want, Hunter.
Spyro, you're not gonna believe this, but there are sheep saucers and space cows all over this place.
What?
We gotta stop them before they abduct anybody. I'm gonna
Call the X-Files. You're gonna stop on your what? Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Look out, cow!
He's gonna fuck a cow with a strap on. Oh well. I'm just happy. Okay.
Spyro, you're not...
You told me already. I love Spyro 3 a lot, but after this game, we got a really... Yeah, the tragic story of Spyro the Dragon after he lived with Insomniac. Because Insomniac were his parents. Insomniac birthed my purple little dragon buddy, Spyro. And then some very bad men came. Some very bad people came. And they took Spyro away from Insomniac. And they did terrible things to him. And as a result, he was traumatized. And yeah. He was never quite himself after that. But thankfully, some really great people called Toys for Bob came and gave him the therapy and treatment that he needed. And then we got the reignited trilogy. So yeah. So Netflix documentary waiting to happen there. I'm free, Netflix. I'm free to make that documentary. What are they supposed to be? They're not sheep. I have a really weird Mandela effect. And I actually want to talk about this because it's actually kind of scary. Do you know that game? Oh, what the fuck was it called? Destroy All Humans. I have a memory of playing a game very like that, but on PS1, not PS2. And I've looked everywhere for it. You know, I've looked up online. I've described it in every detail. And there doesn't seem to be any game that exists. And it had a weird, like, song. Not a song, but music in the background. Like, kind of creepy, kind of... Not, like, extremely terrifying music, but kind of, like... I don't know, kind of creepy music. Music that would go along with... It was a game where, basically, you were a UFO. And you were abducting... cows. And it was on PS1. And the weird fucking thing is, I was convinced it was called Bust a Move. But Bust a Move is Bobble Bobble. So it's not that. And I can't think of anything else that it could be. It's weird. And the only game like it is Destroy All Humans. But that was on PS2. What did I miss?
We got the last one just before he abducted this egg.
Oh, very good. But yeah, that's a strange one. Roberto. How are you there, Roberto? That's me done, I think. We do have to go. We do. Okay. Probably won't get time to do another level now, to be honest. Maybe cringe people join the live stream. And burn some rabbits. Horrifying song of rabbits burning to death. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, lads and lasses. Okay, I think I'll take a break from the gameplay for now, and if anyone wants to have an old chit chat, we can do so. But yeah, classic Spyro, it cannot be beat. I mean, this is, you know, we're a channel called Classic Hits Gaming. Like, it doesn't really get any more classic than this, because we're talking classic Spyro, classic PlayStation 1, you know, like classic PlayStation essentially, and classic platforming. The glory days, the good old days. You know, there's something really... I came across... I actually came across a video, but before I came across that video, I actually came across a comment from a friend of mine, our good friend Damien Sewell. Shout out to Damien Sewell. And he said something like, what if the world ended, or what if something happened to us and we don't know? And it was actually very similar to what this video was saying. It's a minutes of horror. To be honest with you, I find the channel a bit cringy. I don't have anything against the person. Like, I don't have anything against the YouTuber. Just personally find some of his content quite cringy. And at the end of the day, like, he's just a content creator trying to get clicks, trying to get views, trying to make money, essentially. And you can tell that a mile away. So, 90% of the reason I actually watch his content is because of entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. But it was interesting, though. He was talking about... actually, no, I don't think it was him, actually, that was talking about it. It was some other guy, actually, I think. Come to think of it, actually, yeah, I think it was some other guy. But anyway, whoever the fuck it was, anyway. Was asked the question, like, what if... He was talking about CERN. Don't know if you're aware of CERN. If you're not, Google them, because I'm too tired to explain who they are. He raised the question, what if the world actually did... Like, what if our reality was going to end? Was going to end in 2012? You know the way, like, the Mayans predicted that the world would end in 2012. He raised the question, right? What if CERN basically managed to save our reality, but in doing so, we kind of ended up in a different reality, a different dimension? And that would explain Mandela effects. Because apparently Mandela effects didn't really kind of happen. Nobody was really talking about them before 2012. Which is kind of, you know, I bet you know I'm scaring for people even saying that. But then they're talking about just how chaotic the world is. Like everything that happened, you know, like just everything seems more destructive, you know, and bad. And if you incorporate that into gaming, just look at gaming. I talk about the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. Well, 2012 was only 2 years after 2010. So it's kind of wooden-toed. Yeah, it's scary, isn't it, Nicolai? And welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home with the 3 greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. And I'm wearing 2 odd socks. Am I? Sorry, I'm wearing fucking odd socks. It's the fashion. I actually can't tell. Are they odd? They are, aren't they? Oh well. Sorry, I get distracted easily. So, like, if you actually incorporate it into gaming, like, you can actually see... I don't know, it's weird. You can see, like, modern gaming kind of, like, pushing in from that point onwards. Yes, I mean, look, there were some great games around that time, but not in the scale of the 80s, you know, the 90s and the 90s. So it's an interesting one, but I wouldn't be surprised myself, like, you know, like, reality is not as straightforward as we think it is. I mean, everyone is looking for answers. We don't have the answers. No matter how intelligent we get, no matter how smart a device will become, humans are never going to become smart enough to fully understand or know why we're here. That's why you have the greatest minds in science trying to, you know, experiment and research and come up with the answers as to why we're here and how we got here. That's why you have the biggest minds in fucking religions. You know, like, I don't mean like preachers and fucking, you know, I don't mean the churches and the mosques and whatever else. I mean, like, literally, like, there's actually, like, I think there actually is a term for this. There actually is, like, scientific religious people who are, like, basically, like, researching, like, religious texts and stuff, like, and trying to fully understand, you know, what's going on there. So we don't have a fucking clue, basically. We don't have a clue. So we don't know enough about, like, what is reality? What is reality? What is truly real? You know, I don't think we can actually answer that question, truthfully. You know? So yeah, what if CERN back in 2012 did something where they didn't manage to save our reality, but we somehow ended up in another reality? It's fucking terrifying. Now, I will say one thing though, something that's not quite the same, but equally in many cases unexplainable and just as creepy, is deja vus. Now, I've been having deja vus well before 2012. I know that for a fact, and they're fucking terrifying. Weird, like surreal moments, like where you feel like you've done this before. This conversation has been had before. These words, have been said. Like, I've been here before. This has happened before. To me, that's actually worse than the Mandela effect, to be honest with you. But I know for a fact that's been going on well before 2012, but I can tell you why, because there's literally, like, there's a line. There's a line in Paul Anderson's Resident Evil where Spencer, turns around and says, "Deja vu, anyone?" Or I don't think it was actually Spencer, it was the other character. But yeah. So, like, yeah, the term deja vu isn't something that just appeared out of nowhere in 2012. It's been around for a very, very long time, actually. So it's not that. That wouldn't be associated to it. But it's still interesting, though. Nonetheless. But Mandela effects, though, I have a theory on the Mandela effect, and I think I spoke about this before. It's too fucking vague for me to take serious. No, UFOs in the sky. Okay, ghosts, paranormal stuff. To be honest with you, I do approach that from a very open mind. I wouldn't be definitively saying this is a UFO, this is an alien, or whatever else. I'm very open-minded to it, but I think when it comes to fucking Mandela effects, I just think they're too vague. They're extremely vague. Like, I think there was a recent one there with the Flintstones. Like, the difference is so fucking subtle. Like, I think they were saying, instead of Flint, like Flint, it was Flynn Stones, so Flin Stones. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, like, it is so vague. Anyone can make that mistake. Anyone. I mean, I've been listening to the song Praise You from Fatboy Slim. And the lyrics are, I need to praise you like I should. I literally, until fucking recently, heard, I need to praise you like a shoe. I'm not even fucking joking. That's how fucking retarded I am. But anyway, literally, imagine knowing me as a kid. Imagine, look. I know. Right? Still you can't see my fucking dopey fucking face. But just imagine me like, right? I'm finished playing Spyro on the PS1 and I'm like, I need to praise you or like a shoe, basically. I know the lyrics now, but back then I didn't. But like, what if I went around? No, it's definitely praise you like a shoe. And if I got enough people, oh man, I don't know. I don't think Mandela effects are too, like, if I woke up in the morning with two heads, literally, and I just feel this weight. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I look to my side and I see another head. And they're like, oh, hi, Johnny. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I look in the mirror and I have two heads. And I'm like, okay, I didn't have two heads last night. Why do I have two heads now? What the fuck is going on? Right? And everyone was like, what's wrong, Johnny? We've always had two heads. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Johnny? That would be a fucking... And I mean, if there was a lot of people in that were like, oh God, yeah, you're right. Jesus, I woke up with two heads as well. That's really strange. That would be a Mandela effect that I would take notice of, to say the least. But Flintstones versus Flintstones, I know, like, I'm probably giving a terrible example of a Mandela effect. Like, there's other ones too. Like, for instance, the Pikachu with not having the black stripe in his tail and stuff like that. What are the ones? Apparently, there's, and they can also, there's actually a Mandela effect that has really kind of caught people off guard. But I think I can actually explain it, because there's a few things you have to factor into this one. And it's a Scary Movie 2, the fantastic Scary Movie 2. They don't make comedies like that anymore. It's fantastic, to say the least. But there's a line in it where, who's a fucking shorty, is it? Like, to a lot of people, including myself, he says, I see white people, right? Because he's black. And he's surrounded by white people. And the whole point of Scary Movie is it's a parody. It's a parody of the horrors. So it's not going to be the same lines from the horrors. It's not going to be the same stuff. Like for instance, the fucking Ghostface saying "What's up?" He doesn't say that. He doesn't fucking say that in the fucking movie, does he? So yeah. So the line where it was a parody of what the hell is it called? The Sixth Sense, where the kid says, "I see dead people." Right? Apparently, that's what he says now. But I'm convinced that he said, "I see white people." Right? But everyone's like, "Oh my god, what's going on here?" But I think there's a simple, honestly, I think there's a simple explanation to this. I know people have different takes on it, right? But my take on it is, if you look at the audience that are talking about Mandela effects, the majority of the audience, the majority of people who watch YouTube videos, let's be real about it, like they're in their mid-20s. So would they have been in the cinema when this movie came out? Chances are probably not, because I remember being 13, 14, whatever age it was when this movie came out in the cinema. I remember being a young teenager, so there's no way that someone in their 20s, because I'm 35, I'm 36, I don't even know, but mid-30s, right? And I remember like being like whatever age it was, like 14, whatever age it was when Scream Movie 2 came out, right? And seeing it in the cinema with my friends. So there's no way that a 20-year-old saw that movie, right? In the cinema. So, because they wouldn't have been left in, basically, even if they were alive. But the thing is, I'm convinced that that line was in the original cinematic release. But then maybe when it came out to DVD, or released later, like re-released, like when it came out to TV or streaming services, they removed it. So I think sometimes that is like something that we think, oh my god, it's a Mandela effect. Do you know what I mean? And no. Either way, anyway, it's an interesting one, but I wouldn't be taking it serious on the same level of like other like paranormal stuff. I'm actually fascinated by some paranormal stuff, especially like the good old, UFO and aliens type thing. I think it's fascinating when you watch a documentary that is well put together. Just really well put together. Not done by some guy who tries to make the documentary into like some kind of an X-Files thing, or this fucking X-Files team starts fucking playing and just make a big joke about it. I think it's interesting when you have people that are ex-military, ex-government, ex-presidential fucking president advisors, even fucking ex-fucking presidents for that matter. Just these people in these high, and I mean high positions, saying, yeah, this is what I saw. Yeah, this is what I was told. This is what I was told not to say. When you've got that, like, you're like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing, if you want to take the word of one person in an interview saying, well, I saw this, that's fine. But when you have people that, like, have a reputation, to hold, just not the kind of people that will go out there and say, well, I saw a UFO, So those are the documentaries that I actually kind of are interested in. When it comes across as more presentable, more professional, and just believable, really. Because when it's backed up by, it's not quite definitive evidence, but basically like that they have something, like documentation. Like, I saw this, here's what I saw, kind of a thing, like, yeah. I'm getting very chatty now, to be honest with you. I was aware of him last night. But, weird is not really, I don't know. Well, I hope the fuck was a dream anyway, because... Good lord above, yeah. I guess he dreams from time to time where I just genuinely just does not feel like a dream. But I was almost going to go straight into fucking Messenger living or something. Did that just happen? Was that, yeah. Fucking hell. Dear God. Anyway. I trust the professional. That's the thing. Like it's people in professional like positions. And these like some of these aren't politicians either, so they don't have some kind of like, you know, political gain or whatever else. Like, you know, when you hear Donald Trump, and even before him, I think you had like fucking Obama, and they you know, they get asked about the Area 51 or the GFK files. Oh well, you know, I haven't seen much of them, but you know, I'll tell you one thing: it'll be the first thing I'll do when I get elected. Ah, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? But no, like, I mean, professionals that were actually like just professional, respectful people. I know, like, at the end of the day, like, a suit, a suit and a uniform doesn't make you a great person. But you know what I mean? There's just someone whose entire life has been spent in the military, you know, or fucking serving, like, America or other countries, fucking whatever position in the military, FBI, you know, security, whatever it might be, CIA. Like, when those people come out and say, yeah, I saw this and I was told not to talk about this, like my ears perk, my eyes widen. Do you know? Um, I take that a lot more serious. You know, a lot more serious than just some fucking YouTube video. You guys, I was in this mall. It's 2020 fucking whatever year it was. It's 2023, and I'm in the mall with a VHS recorder. Yeah, cause you know I don't want a smartphone. I don't need a smartphone because I got a fucking camcorder. I got a camcorder. Yeah, and guys, I've recorded these big ass aliens, these shadow people. Yeah, bro, and oh, what I have on this tape, oh, it's gonna shock humanity, but I'm gonna wait for the right moment to release this. Meaning, I'm gonna wait until I get fucking a million fucking views, a million more fucking subs, a shit ton of money, and then I'm gonna release the videos. But yeah, those people don't interest me. Only from the point of view of entertainment. But as far as like taking like a paranormal, you know, um, taking something paranormal serious, no, I just would not. So I'm going to say it for like the 10th time. I always have to make sure that I have my game saved. Saving. Okay. Well, laddies and lassies, that's going to do it now for the live stream. Part 7 of my Spyro Year of the Dragon live gameplay. I'll just put you back up here now to get things running. I always do that, you know, just to be ready. Oh, God. What am I doing now? What am I doing? Let's put this. I need a haircut still. Oh. Oh, no. No, wait a second, I fucking up right now. Oh, bollocks. Oh. I just broke the fucking game, to be honest. Ignore me now, to be honest. Oh fuck, what's that? Fucking broke my arse. Jesus Christ. Ah. Enjoying me making a fool of myself. Right. Well, I don't know what I was going to say, to be honest. And up here. Yeah. Okay, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. The fuck was that noise? Wait a second, what the fuck was that? Kinky fuckers. Okay, I'm gone.